Have you ever wondered why there are so many fireworks displays every November 5th? It's because of an incident that happened here at the Palace of Westminster back in 1605 and famously involved 35-year-old Guy Fawkes. The previous year, Fawkes had become involved with a group of English Catholics led by a man named Robert Catesby, who wished to assassinate King James I, who was a Protestant, and replace him with his daughter, Elizabeth Stuart. To do this, the plan was to blow up the building while the king was opening Parliament that July. And so, after managing to lease an unused storage room directly beneath the House of Lords, they loaded dozens of barrels of gunpowder into it, but then hit a problem. A number of plague outbreaks had postponed the opening of Parliament to November 5th, and by the time August arrived, it was discovered that the gunpowder in the barrels had started to decay. More gunpowder was brought in to replace it, but then they hit a second problem. A few of the conspirators had begun to get uncomfortable with the idea of potentially blowing up fellow Catholics in the blast, and so someone sent an anonymous letter to a man named William Parker, who was a Catholic himself and was due to be in attendance for the opening of Parliament. Whoever wrote him the letter was warning him to stay away. At first, though, it seems that he thought it was a hoax, and so, even when the conspirators learned that he'd received it, they pressed on with the plan anyway. But as the fateful day arrived, Parker had become uncomfortable after all. The letter was shown to King James, and in the early hours of the 5th of November, he demanded that the storeroom was searched. The gunpowder was discovered, Fawkes was arrested while attempting to flee the scene, and King James ordered that he be tortured at the Tower of London to reveal the names of his co-conspirators. Along with 7 others, he was then found guilty after standing trial here at Westminster Hall on the 27th of January 1606 and re-imprisoned at the Tower. On the 31st, along with 3 men named Thomas Winter, Ambrose Rookwood and Robert Keyes, he was then dragged back here by a horse to meet his execution, which, after being hanged until he was almost dead, Attorney General Sir Edward Coke had declared, was to involve his genitals being cut off and burned before his eyes, before his bowels and heart were then removed. Unsurprisingly, Fawkes didn't fancy that very much, so at the moment when his hanging was due to begin, much to the irritation of some of the people that had gathered to watch, it seems that, with the rope around his neck, he climbed higher up the ladder than he was expected to, jumped, broke his neck, and died instantly. As a result of all that, to commemorate the plan's failure, Gunpowder Treason Day, or Guy Fawkes Night, is now a day of patriotic celebration every November 5th. Have fun if you're going out this year, but be careful and don't blow off your fingers. I'll see you back here next week for another Morbid Monday.